it's Miss Steyer, and I'm back again with Brad.
Hello.
And we are super excited to show you our caterpillars. They have changed so much, and I cannot wait till we get to show you a little closer so you can see how they've changed. But before we do that, Brad is going to teach you about how the caterpillars protect themselves. So these little critters are animals that other animals might want to eat. And they have some special ways of protecting themselves so that they don't get eaten up. And Brad can't wait to teach you about that.
How do caterpillars protect themselves? Caterpillars are inviting meal for birds, wasps, and even some mammals. They use an array of defenses to protect themselves. Some caterpillars, such as the monarch, are poisonous to predators. They secrete toxins from the milkweed plants they eat. Usually, brightly colored caterpillars are poisonous and use their colors to remind predators not to eat them. Other caterpillars use camouflage to blend into their surroundings and are a color that matches the plant they feed on. Some caterpillars, just like butterflies, have eye spots that make them look bigger and more dangerous, like an owl or a snake. When some caterpillars are threatened, they give off a very bad smell. This prevents insects like flies and wasps from laying eggs on them. Zebra swallowtails are one type of caterpillar that uses this defense. They have a gland in their neck that emits a strong, unpleasant odor when the caterpillar is threatened.
Okay, that's lots of cool ways that they defend themselves. And I'm going to just remind you what Brad said. So one of the ways the caterpillars protect themselves is some of them are poisonous. And what that means is they have a toxin inside of them. And if an animal bites into them, they will get super sick. So those animals are poisonous. And usually those caterpillars are bright colors as a big sign to say, don't eat me, I'm poisonous. Another way that they protect themselves is by camouflage. Camouflage is when the colors or the patterns of the caterpillar are the same as what they are on, the same as the leaf or the plant that they are eating. This is a picture of a butterfly that's camouflaged. So it almost looks like this butterfly is a leaf, and it's the same color as the plant it's on. This butterfly is using camouflage to protect itself. That's when the colors and patterns of an animal are the same as those around them and they blend into their environment. Some caterpillars do that too. Another way that caterpillars protect themselves from being eaten up is by eye spots. This picture has an eye spot on it. It looks like that caterpillar has a big eye. It makes that caterpillar look a little scary to other animals and look bigger. That's called an eye spot. Some butterflies have it, but some caterpillars have it too, and that is a way that they protect themselves. The last way that Brad taught you that caterpillars protect themselves is by a bad smell. So there are some butterflies that when they get nervous that they might be eaten, they can produce a really stinky smell, and then those animals do not want to eat them. So those are 4 ways that caterpillars protect themselves. We're going to quick do a review of the life cycle, which I bet you're getting super good at, and then we'll show you the caterpillars. And I have one other way they protect themselves that I'm going to tell you about when we look at them. So this is a reminder of what is the first part of the butterfly life cycle. What happens first? Do you remember? You are so smart. Brad, tell him, what's the first part?
Egg.
An egg, right. That caterpillar started as an egg. But that caterpillar will chew its way out of the egg, and it gets into the next stage of the life cycle, which is the... Oh, don't tell him yet. Do you remember? Brad's so excited to tell you. But that's okay. You tell him. Tell him, what is it?
larva stage.
It's the larva stage, and the larva stage is the stage our caterpillars are in right now. That's when they're caterpillars. So out of the egg came the caterpillar, and that's the larva stage. And that caterpillar will get bigger and bigger and bigger until it gets the next part of its life cycle, which is this one. Do you remember what happens after the caterpillar gets big? What's the next stage of the life cycle? You are remembering everything. Tell them, Brad, what is it?
It's a pupa stage.
It is the pupa stage, and for a butterfly life cycle, the pupa stage is when they are in a chrysalis. So the chrysalis is the pupa stage, but they won't stay like that forever. They change a lot in the pupa stage, and out of that chrysalis will come a... Right, what is it, Brad?
A butterfly.
A butterfly, super. Okay, so let's take a look at our caterpillars. Look at how much they have changed. Oh my goodness. How have they changed? What do you think? That's right, they have gotten so big and sort of fat too. They are chubby little caterpillars now. They have eaten a lot of the food at the bottom of the cup. And what else do you notice in the cup now? I see 5 bigger caterpillars that are bigger and fatter. And what else do you see? That's right, I see those white little strings. They look like spider webs. We noticed those yesterday. They are not spider webs, but they are little strings that the caterpillars make. And guess what? Those caterpillars use them to protect themselves from predators. So we have one of our caterpillars sort of snuggled into those webby things, and they are protecting themselves from anyone that might want to eat them. So our caterpillars are getting bigger, and they are going to keep changing till they get to the next part of the life cycle, and I'm super excited to be able to share all this with you. I miss you so much, and I wish I was in school with you so much, but I am so glad that you keep coming back to see me so we can learn more about the caterpillars, and Brad and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.